Are you still sleeping in? Because we're about to wake you up. Good morning, everyone, on this post-Thanksgiving
Trying to wake ourselves
morning.
up after all that turkey.
I sneak out of the house this morning. I had like random relatives scattered about on the floor, kids all over the place.
Did you survive the family?
The family was fantastic.
And I have like the foods.
I have in previous years because we celebrated 2 weeks ago with my family home in North Carolina, and yesterday I just went out to eat. So I just kind of ate just as much as you always eat when you go out.
So it's just starting to wear off here 2 weeks ago. Yeah, we'd love send in your photos this morning because it's Black Friday time. So I know a lot of our viewers have already been tweeting, posting on Facebook that they're already out and about getting all of these deals.
That video we just showed out of Houston, I just realized it's 4 o'clock in the morning in Houston. And we're seeing that video of all those people.
They must have been up since last night, never went to bed. Well, it is the biggest shopping day of the year, of course. It's here. Bargain hunt.
Shoppers have interfered with the satellite transmission. We're going to get Doug back in a moment.
It's all the people buying walkie-talkies.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Mom, I'm up on floor 5.
We're asking you this morning, are you going to be like this? Are you going to map out, where you're going to be going for Black Friday deals, or would you rather just stay in bed and eat your leftover turkey? Is it worth it?
And you know what I would love to see? I want people to send us some photos this morning. If you're stuck in line this morning or you're out and about, send us your photos. We're going to post them up on Facebook. We will share them throughout the show this morning so your relatives who are at home asleep can see you out in the aisles. Go to Fox and Friends on Twitter and on our Facebook page as well.
All right, but right now we need to hand it over to Ainsley Earhart with a look at what else is making headlines.
I'll tell you, sucking in your stomach this morning because of all the food we ate last
I'm
night.
wearing Spanx. I don't know if you can see that or not.
We want to see those later. We're going to hold you to it. All right, here's what's happening in the headlines. Thanksgiving at one family's house in South Carolina, taking a fright.
Not doing this, delivering like pots and pans and stuff. Why not turkeys too?
Right, your packages and books, just have your drone delivered. I'm just going to stay inside and watch football. I want that drone to drop it in the hot oil. That's awesome.
Thanks, Ainsley.
Well, there could be trouble around the Thanksgiving table last night inside the White House. In fact, maybe Vice President Biden wasn't invited to Thanksgiving dinner because apparently a new...
Thank you, Etta. Thank you for having me on.
And with your unique perspective from being in advertising, one thing that I'm sure you think about when you're working on campaigns is what's your product, who's your target audience, and how do you push your product on the audience? So how do you take that perspective and translate it to Ferguson? I apologize, we're out of time, but we thank you so much for coming in today and giving us your perspective. Thanks a lot. 19 minutes after the hour, here's what's coming up on Fox.
Well, it turns out, not for a good reason, but because of the Christmas tree they got in downtown Reading, Pennsylvania, much an
ornament on there.
They're going to put one red bulb up there. And but you think, oh, that's so sweet, they're going to keep it because it's sort of like the Charlie.
As the Charlie Brown.
I mean, look at those lights hanging off. It's just like it's not very symmetrical. What'd you say?
Instead of a cute little story there, though. 33 minutes after the hour, and Ainsley Earhart has a look at what else is making headlines.
I have to share something really quickly with you, Anna. You'll love this because I lived in Charlotte in 3rd grade. My dad brought home a tree. It was missing all these branches. My mom was furious. We thought it was great because he felt sorry for the tree. Now I'm listening to the story. I know why. He got a really good deal on the tree.
Exactly.
It's like the guys that give you dead roses on Valentine's Day.
It was the ugliest tree.
The guy was trying to sell it to him. The guy was trying to sell it to him. He's like, here, I'll give you this one for $1.
Yeah, that makes much more sense now. All right, thanks, guys. Let me tell you about the headlines this morning. 2 boys in upstate New York getting trapped under a lot of snow after they built a snow fort. And here's the
ball or something.
Right. Squirrel.
Food.
I feel bad for that dog's parent.
The handler?
The handler.
She was in tears.
Yes.
She was, but don't you know, I mean, just like in gymnastics, like, when Carrie Strug, when she fell, but then...
All right, let's get it outside to Maria Molina this morning, and she is coming up here on the show while you're scoring all those deals today.
having me.
So you have several tips for us, and the first one is not every deal is a bargain. So just because something's on sale, the original price may have been jacked way up.
Right, and I have some...
Or the outlet malls.
Exactly.
When, if you go to a J. Crew or a Banana Republic or some knockoff, you're saying.
Right, and that's another thing, especially if you're looking...
Black Friday, you'll go to the register, you have your items, and you think, I'm getting 20% off everything, and you're excited. And then you see, get an extra 10% off if you sign up for this credit card. We're going to be getting bombarded with deals like that.
Oh, yeah, and I'm telling everyone right now.
Pay it off every month. What if you bought that Victoria's Secret or Nordstrom credit card and you pay it off every month? Is it still going to give you dings for having so many?
Well, yes, because...
It's worth it to sign up for that credit card.
In terms of...
You also say watch out for cyber crooks.
Oh, yeah. Try to get information from you. So you want to make sure that you're not go ahead and signing your personal life story. Up until 4 hours ago, I was abject isn't there.
Yeah, and the doorbusters, sometimes they'll advertise this big screen TV or computer or some big electronic, and then there's only 3 in the entire store.
And they're not telling you have to stand.
Okay, scary. I don't like shopping.
Just go online. Just shop online.
We'll all go back to bed.
I guess you have to do it sometimes.
Thanks,
all right, well, you just heard about the scams. Well, Black Friday also comes with the brawls.
We hope you had a great Thanksgiving Day with your family and friends, and hope Black Friday's great too. What'd you do yesterday?
Oh, we had all the kids wrangling, and so my mom had this idea. She wanted to, take photos. Do all of this. It's like herding cats when you got 4
And
kids.
did it happen?
It ended up happening. I got a few shots. I'll put them up on our Facebook. Yeah, I think they'll be a little. What about you guys? What'd you guys do?
A friend of mine and I walked right outside, and we watched the parade from right here. Watched it go by, and then went to lunch at one of our favorite restaurants.
And Rick and I are still recovering from the food. You ate.
I'm still full. I'm still full. I swear to you, I am still full. I have no need to eat. What about you?
I slept after the shows yesterday morning, and so I was good to go last night. And we went to dinner. My in-laws are in town, so a bunch of people went to dinner.
More on the Fox and Friends after the show. After the show.
FoxandFriends.com. Make it a great day.
My Spanx on.